Yo.
Usha ji, you can also record. Should we start, Swamiji?
Yes, please.
Usha ji, English.
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं हरि ओम।
Thank you, Usha ji. Pranam, Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. So we are really looking forward to the satsang with you. I don't think there is anyone here who does not know Swamiji, but I'll just take a minute to introduce anyway. Swami Swatmananda has been serving in Chinmaya Mission, Mumbai since the year 2000. He completed the Vedanta course from Powai during the years 1998 to 2000 after his graduation in commerce and software engineering. He expounds the philosophy of Advaita Vedanta through talks, camps, meditation retreats, interactive sessions, and discussions. Swamiji's simplicity, foresight, peaceful nature, and a balanced approach endears him to everyone. That's how he inspires children, youth, and adults and encourages them to think and question. He has taken the Youth Empowerment Program, which is a value-based leadership program for youth who want to serve the nation and help preserve our culture. He is also a playwright and has written and directed two theatrical performances, Adrishya, Quest for the Unseen, based on Saraswati civilization and developed India, and Just Like That, a play based on the Bhagavad Gita. Swamiji has also conceptualized and executed the first outdoor Vedantic vision park called Chinmaya Pradeep, based on the life, vision, and work of Swami Chinmayananda. It is a one of its kind outdoor park, which also exhibits the essence of Hindu culture, Gita, and Upanishads in a unique and innovative way. Swamiji is one of the most dynamic leaders of Chinmaya Mission. Over to you, Swamiji. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you. Om. Dakshine Lakshmano Yasya Vame Tujanakatmaja Purato Marutiryasya Tambande Raghunandanam. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् Hari Om. Salutations to everyone. So we are doing this as a part of the Chinmaya Koti Nama Japa sadhana. I hope your Nam Japa of Puja Gurudev's name is going on. If you don't know about it, Sujata ji will tell you. You have to mute everybody else, Sujata ji. Any questions are there, we will take up at the end of the satsang. So, today's topic is Ram Nam Rasik Hanuman. Hanumanji, the favorite name of Hanumanji that is very dear to him is Ramaduta. That he is the messenger of Bhagwan Ram. And we know that the beautiful verse in the Valmiki Ramayana invocation verses, it comes, Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krita Mastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Wherever there is the glory of Bhagwan Ram being sung, Ram Katha is being sung, there Hanumanji is there. And how, with great humility, bowing his head, folding his hands, and with tears in his eyes, Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam. To that Maruti Bhagwan is my salutation. Hanumanji is the very embodiment of the glory of Bhagwan Ram and his name. He is one Bhakta whom Bhagwan also says that I am very indebted to you and I will never be free from the debt. In in the Valmiki Ramayana it comes that when Hanumanji comes back from Lanka bringing the news of Sita ji, there Bhagwan Ram says Aham cha Raghuvamshascha Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Vaidehya Darshanenadya Dharmata Parirakshita Esha Sarvasva Bhutastu Parishwango Hanumataha Maya Kalamimam Prapya Dattas Tasya Mahatmanaha. So what does he say? That having found out about Sita ji, when you have come back and given us this good news, you have protected me, the mighty Lakshmana, the entire Raghuvamsha from in a dharmic way. Dharmataha Parirakshita. Then he says, at this time, I can't find anything that I can give you which will compensate for all that you have done. And so he says that what can I do? I can give you a loving embrace. And he says, I give myself to you. Later on also he will say that when the Rajya Abhishek of Bhagwan Ram happens, that time also he says, I give myself to you, I am indebted to you and my debt to you will never be repaid. So that is Hanumanji. And he says that Ekaikasyopakarasya pranam dasyami te kape. For every single upakar that you have done on me, I can give my life. Ramji is saying that to Hanumanji. Sheshasya iha upakaranam bhavama rinino vayam. But for one upakara, if I give up my life, what will happen to so many others that you have done for me? How will I repay with those for those? Madange jiranatam yatu yat tvayopakritam kape nara pratyupakaranam apatsvayati patratam. So he says that I don't desire that my debt to you should ever get repaid, and even in dream what I want is there should be no trouble that comes to you. Now Hanumanji is the most powerful person in the whole Ramayana apart from Bhagwan Ram, which Bhagwan Ram himself says that in Uttarakhand it comes, where he says that Vali and Ravan, these are two very powerful people, no doubt, and amongst them Vali is the most powerful, because Vali had, took Ravan in his armpit and hung him in front of Angad as a small toy. So he says Vali and Ravan, they are most powerful, but in front of Hanuman, I consider them as nothing. This is Ramji saying all this about Hanumanji. If you read Uttarakhand, it's Valmiki Ramayana I'm talking. It's brilliant. There Bhagwan lists 10 qualities of Hanumanji and he says these are all the great qualities that Hanuman has, because of which he is most powerful and I am indebted to him. But if you ask Hanumanji that what is your source of strength, what Hanumanji says is very beautiful. Tulsidas ji writes that very nicely. He says, Pulaka sarira panasa phala jaisa. His whole body will be in horripulations and he derives his strength from the name of Bhagwan. He says Rama Nama. That name of Bhagwan is the most powerful and he derives his entire strength only from that. And so today we will see a few things about the bhakti of Hanumanji towards Bhagwan Ram. So when Rajyabhishek of Bhagwan happened, then some gifts were being given to everybody. That story all of us know. So there Sita ji gives one har. See, we may know the story, we would have heard folklore and all that, but how the Ramayana describes, you see these beautiful shlokas here. So, Tejo dhritir yasho dakshyam samarthyam vinayo nayaha paurusham vikramo buddhihi yasmin etani nityada. Hanumanji, in him all these are there. What? Teja, great splendor. Dhriti, great fortitude, the power to overcome all obstacles. Yasha, glory. Daksham, he is very efficient. Samarthyam, extremely capable. Vinayo, very humble. And Nayaha, meaning lot of niti, who has the knowledge of policies, niti. Paurusham, he puts in a lot of effort, hard work, great courage, Paurusham. Vikramo, who achieves big things. Buddhi, and who has great intelligence. Yasmin Netani Nityada, in whom all these are always there. Hanuman stena harena shushubhe vanararshabha. Chandram shuchaya gaurena shvetabhrena yathachalaha. To that Hanumanji was given this beautiful necklace, pearl necklace by Sita ji. And how it is, the analogy given here is that in the moonlight, when a mountain, huge mountain, on that you see certain rows of clouds as though they are shining. In that way, this pearl necklace was shining on Hanumanji. And when the necklace was offered, Hanumanji took it, he wore it also. And what was he doing? After some time, he started taking out one pearl and he started chewing and he was throwing. So we know that story, what happened then. Sita ji was very upset, after all, you are a monkey, you have broken this whole thing and you don't know how to value this pearl necklace. And she asked him, what are you doing? So he said, I am chewing every pearl and I am seeing if there is Ram Ras. And there is no Ram Ras in this, so I am throwing away. And then Sita ji says, as though it is there in your heart. And then he opens and he shows. That story we know. Now, what happens then? Bhagwan Ram comes there. So there it is said that Bhagwan asked him that Hanuman, what do you think is greater? I am great or my name is great? And so Hanumanji gives one reply, you see here. Ramatvat Ramatvatodhikam nama iti me nishchita matihi tvaya tu tarita ayodhya namna tu bhuvanatrayam. So he says that, O Ram, greater than you is your name, because you have only given mukti to those who are in Ayodhya and a few other people, but your name gives mukti to everybody in the three worlds, and not only now, forever. And so he tells that to Bhagwan Ram only, ki your glory is greater than, your glory of your name is greater than your name. And there's a nice folklore about this. It is not in Ramayana, Valmiki or Tulsi. It may be in some regional versions of Ramayana. That one day, this exact question was being asked in the Sabha of Bhagwan Ram. So great rishis are sitting there, Vasishta Rishi, Vishwamitra, Narada, and so many people are sitting there. And there the question is raised that Bhagwan Ram is great or Bhagwan's name is great. So most of the people there conclude that Bhagwan is greater than Bhagwan's name, because all the power comes to the name also from Bhagwan only. Naradji wanted to show that no, Bhagwan's name is greater than Bhagwan. So Hanumanji was sitting there and very quietly, he didn't speak anything, he was just observing everything. And the debate, the discussion concluded. So Naradji called Hanumanji and he said, so many great rishis are there, go and bow down to everybody, but you don't need to bow down to Vishwamitra. Because, after all, he was a king before. These are all great rishis. They have renounced before and they were rishis only from before. So you go and bow down to everybody. So he bows down to all, and when he comes in front of Vishwamitra, he doesn't bow down and he moves ahead. Vishwamitra Rishi also doesn't bother. Then Naraji goes and tells him, see how Hanuman is. He insulted you. This is not fair. And Bhagwan Ram had taken an oath that if anybody insults his guru, he will kill them. And Vishwamitra Rishi is his guru. So Vishwamitra Rishi goes and tells Bhagwan Ram, see this Hanuman, he has insulted me and now you have to kill him. So Hanumanji is stunned. He said, what happened now? What? I just followed what Naradji said. So he goes to Naradji and says, Naradji, you told me I did, what is this now? Bhagwan is ready to fight and kill me with his arrows. What do I do? He said, don't worry, just do what I say. So Bhagwan takes his bow and arrow and everybody is seeing, now there is, yuddha going to happen between Bhagwan and Bhakta. And Bhagwan has put the arrow also and he fires the arrow. Nothing happens. He takes so many different astras, he fires, and Hanumanji is sitting. Nothing happens. He takes Brahmastra. Nothing happens. And what is happening to every single arrow? It is becoming a flower and falling on Hanumanji. How is it becoming a flower and falling on Hanumanji? Because Naradji told Hanumanji, you sit there and just chant Ram Nam. And he chanted Ram Nam. And through that, Naradji proved to everybody there. Then he told Vishwamitra Rishi that I only told Hanuman just to prove he didn't mean to disrespect you or anything, but I wanted to prove that Bhagwan's name is greater than Bhagwan himself. And so Hanumanji prostrated to Bhagwan Ram, and this is one beautiful story that comes where Hanumanji anyway believes that name of Bhagwan is greater than Bhagwan himself. And so in one beautiful Upanishad, Ram Rahasya Upanishad, the nishtha that Hanumanji has in Ram Nam, it is said that the fastest way to please Hanumanji is to chant the name of Bhagavan, Ram. Just chant Ram, 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 and 1+1 offer free it is. Ram Nam you chant, Hanumanji, Ramji also will be pleased, Hanumanji will also be pleased. So Hanumanji himself says this, where he says that Naiva Yodhyo Rama Mantraha Kevalam Moksha Sadhakaha Aihike Samanuprapte Mam Smared Rama Sevakam. In Ram Rahasya Upanishad he says that, see, this Ram mantra is very powerful mantra. Use this Ram mantra only for mukti. He says Moksha Sadhakaha, Kevalam Moksha Sadhakaha. This Ram mantra is mainly for getting mukti. You go beyond this cycle of birth and death, you will realize all your papa karma is gone, avidya gone, everything gone. You will realize Ram in your heart. He says use this Ram mantra for that. Naiva aihike samanuprapte. They say don't use it for material things. I want some car, I want some money, I want some promotion, I want some, don't, he says don't use, this is Hanumanji saying. Don't use Ram Nam for material things. For that, Mam Smared Rama Sevakam. For that material things, you remember me. I will come and bless you with whatever material things you want. You use Ram Nam only for mukti. Look at that. Bhakti of Hanumanji is so brilliant. Vanchitartham pradasyami bhaktanam raghavasyatu. If you are a devotee of Bhagavan Ram, whatever you desire, I will give you. Vanchitartham pradasyami. I will bless you with whatever you need. Sarvada jagaru kosmi. Why? Because I am ever alert and vigilant. Rama karya dhurandharaha. Because I am there to do Ramji's work. Don't see, Ram Nam is greater than Ramji. Right? That's what the base we have built is that. Ram Nam is greater than Ramji. Now don't use that Ram Nam for ordinary things in the world. For that I am there, he says. I will bless you with what you want. Use Ram Nam only for attaining oneness with Bhagavan Ram. And then he says that Rama Siddhyartha Rupoyam Hanuman Marutatmajaha Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Toshayet Bhakta Kamadam. That who is Ramji? This is not said by Hanuman. This is not said by Hanumanji. This is in Ramarcha Paddhati. That who is Hanumanji, not Ramji. Who is Hanumanji? He has taken this form, Rama Siddhyartha Rupoyam. He has taken this form to fulfill the work of Bhagavan Ram. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. And whatever we seek, Hanumanji will bless us with that. Hence, with all the effort, Tasmar Sarva Prayatnena Toshayet Bhakta Kamadam. One should worship Hanumanji by taking Ram Nam and he will fulfill everything. Once when Bhagwan Ram himself asked Hanuman, I can't get out of your debt, but you ask, something you ask me, I want to give. Sita ji gave that pearl necklace. Ramji embraced him. Ramji said, I give myself to you, but still Ramji was not very happy. He said, I want to give something. So what did Hanumanji ask? Sneho me paramo rajan stvai tishtatu nityada. This is Valmiki Ramayana. He says that may my devotion to you be there at all times. Bhaktischa niyata vira bhavo nanyatra gacchatu. And my bhakti should be only in you. Nowhere else should my mind get distracted. I want only that bhakti. He already has that bhakti, but he is still asking only that, nothing more than that. Bhagwan's Ashirwad he wants ki bhai, please ensure that my mind remains stable in devotion only to you, nowhere else. Now comes very, very powerful one prayer which shows his Shraddha in the Ram Nam and his Ananya Bhakti towards Bhagwan. See, Ram Nam Rasik, when we say Hanumanji is not a fanatic. The only Ram and everybody else, anybody else you worship, you will go to hell. Not like that. Because the Bhakta's definition is that in Tulsi Ramayana it comes. So ananya jaake mati asinatarai Hanumant, मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप स्वामी भगवंत. That who is an Ananya Bhakta, one who sees very clearly that I am the servant of that Supreme Lord who is manifesting as this whole universe, Charachara Jagat. मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप स्वामी भगवंत. This whole Charachara roop of the Srishti is my Swami alone. So that is a clarity that we should remember. And Hanumanji serves everyone like that. And he serves the Bhaktas also like that. He sees Bhagavan only in everyone. Now he says, very, very nice is his prayer. रामादन्यं न मे चेत् पततु शिरसि मे कालदण्ड प्रचण्डो जिह्वा मे तां द्विजिह्वो दशतु रघुपतेः नामतोऽन्यं जपेत् चेत् दम्भो दम्भोलिर्मामकीनं विदलतु हृदयं चिन्तयेत् चेत् ततोऽन्यं जानीते सर्ववेत्ता सकलहृदिगतो vetu vanyo na vetu. So he says that leaving the feet of Bhagwan Ram, if my mind thinks of the feet of anybody else, then Kala Danda Prahar should happen on me. That very moment. Meaning I should die. Kala Danda Prahar. Then he says, my tongue, if it chants any other name apart from the name of Bhagwan Ram, any other name meaning worshipping any other mantra. So he says this, that except Ram Nam, if any other mantra, if my mind starts doing japa, then this black cobra whose tongue is, the forked tongue the cobra has, the most poisonous snake, that forked tongue of that cobra, may it come and bite me. Then he says that if my heart loves anybody else apart from Bhagwan Ram, then may Vajra path happen on me, thunderbolt fall on me, and may I be killed. And he says that what I am saying, this is not just for flattery, but this is the truth, that the Supreme Lord who is in the hearts of all, who is Ram, oh Lord, you very well know that how committed I am to you, and please bless me that I remain like that. So this is the nishtha of Hanumanji, where he says that only one name, Ram Nam, is enough. What happens is, whenever we chant the name, this Shraddha we must have. When we don't have this Shraddha, then our mind wanders. Bhagwan is the supreme, this mantra is sufficient, this mantra is greater than Bhagwan himself, and I am there to serve Bhagwan. This bhav is very important. When we do japa, the name of Bhagwan, we must have the bhavna that this is greater, this is the greatest. It does not mean that other mantras are not the greatest, but my Shraddha should be there in the mantra that I am using. And when we do that japa, this bhavana is important, with single pointedness. This is my Lord, this is the name, and I am doing japa to invoke Bhagwan's grace. Any problems are there, Bhagwan will take care. Any things that I need, material, spiritual, whatever I need, Bhagwan will give. And that is the promise of Bhagwan even in the Gita. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhayuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyaham. I will fulfill the things that are required What the devotee doesn't have, I will grant that to the devotee, and what the devotee has, I will protect that. What the devotee has to do, just take my name. And Hanumanji achieved every single thing by the power of Bhagwan's name. And he doesn't take any credit for it at all. When in Hanuman Chalisa, Tulsidas ji says, Prabhu mudrika meli mukh mahi jaladi langi gaye acharaj nahi. It is no wonder that Hanumanji could cross the entire ocean. How? Prabhu mudrika meli mukh mahi. What is the meaning of that? Prabhu mudrika meli mukh mahi. It is to take the name of Bhagwan, Ram. Chanting the name of Bhagwan, one can cross over the ocean of samsara. So that Shraddha one must have, whatever japa we may be doing. And when we have that Shraddha, then the rasa will come. That's why we say Ram Nam Rasik Hanuman. The joy of japa one will experience when that Shraddha one has. If one doesn't have that Shraddha, whatever Shraddha one has, place it in Bhagwan and chant the mantra with great bhakti, how much ever I can invoke. Invoke gratitude in the heart for Bhagwan. Think of what all Bhagwan has done for us, how Bhagwan has been with us through ups and downs of life. And out of gratitude, start doing the japa. Gurudev always used to say, in meditation, don't try length, try depth. You can apply the same for japa also. Nothing wrong in doing number of many malas, not a problem. But if one feels the intensity with which I can think of Bhagwan Ram, I do one mala. That is more important. Full mind must be there in that. Invoke bhakti and pray to Bhagwan ki please bless me with more shraddha, more ekagrata, more bhakti, more sharanagati, and Bhagwan will bless. Again, when Hanumanji said that don't use the Ram mantra for anything material, use it only for moksha, for anything material I am there, I will fulfill. This is again from his standpoint, highest standpoint. If one wants something, one asks Bhagwan. If one feels that I need something, nothing wrong in asking Bhagwan. Artha, Artharthi, Jignasu, Jnani. 4 types of bhaktas are there. This is only to say that this is the Shraddha of Hanumanji in the name of Bhagwan. That the name of Bhagwan is so powerful, it will take a person across the ocean of samsara. So, and it is this Hanumanji who told Bhagwan Ram. See, this, when we say Ram Nam Rasika, who is a Rasik? Rasik means one who enjoys. Ras, who derives rasa, who enjoys, who feels so absorbed in that joy born out of whatever it may be. Somebody may be Sangeet Rasik, somebody may be Kala Rasik, Nritya Rasik, like that, different Rasik who are there. They will enjoy that. They derive joy out of it. They are so happy with it. They look forward to it. That is called Rasik. So Ram Nam Rasik means what? Hanumanji derives his joy from the remembrance of Bhagwan. When does that happen? When there is great love. So if I love, let us say, my son, and my son has been abroad and now my son is going to come, just the thought that my son is going to come and I'm going to spend some time, and there's so much of joy in the heart. Just the thought. Like that, my Bhagwan and the name of Bhagwan and remembrance of Bhagwan, because the name will invoke the form will invoke the qualities will invoke the Swarupa. So the name is connected like that. It's just not simply mechanical. Even if mechanically one chants, the name will ensure that Tamo Guna in us will get destroyed, Rajo Guna will get destroyed, it will uplift us and it will connect us to everything. Ram Nam to we know the Pratap, Ulta Nam Japata. Ratnakar chanted the name Ulta, Mara Mara Mara, and transformed into Valmiki Bhai Brahma Samana. He became Brahman, realized absolute. So the name will bring the Naam will bring the Nami. Like how in an airport when one goes, one stands with a placard. One doesn't know that person, but that person knows his name, so he will come. Like that, the Naam will bring the Nami. So when we chant with bhav. And don't say, Swamiji, 10 days I have not done japa. Why? The bhav is not coming, you know. When the bhav comes, then I will do. Hey, don't worry, don't give excuses to the mind. You chant. The obstacles which are there for that bhavana, they will go away. And that bhav will start coming automatically. So this Hanumanji's joy, see, Hanumanji loves Bhagwan Ram, and when you love somebody, you want to be with them, right? Suppose you, same example, now your son has come and you are able to spend some time, and wherever that son is going, now you want to be with that child because you want to spend time, because you want to be maximum time. So the devotees in Bhakti Marg will say that, Arey, I want to be with Bhagwan, be near Bhagwan, be at all times with Bhagwan. Now till Bhagwan was here, Hanumanji was serving Bhagwan, no doubt. Everybody went away. Sugriv, Vibhishan, you know, Angad, all of them went away. In Uttarakhand it comes. Hanumanji stayed back. But when Hanumanji, when Bhagwan Ram in Valmiki Ramayana it comes that when Bhagwan Ram was going back to his Saket Lok, he took all Ayodhya Vasis and everybody with him. That time Hanumanji didn't come, didn't go with him. He could have been with the Saket Lok and reveled with Bhagwan all the time, be there in his service. But what did he tell Bhagwan that time? You see that Valmiki Ramayana it comes. Yavad Rama Katha Veera Charishyati Mahitale Tavat Sharire Vatsyantu Prana Mamana Samshayaha. He asked that boon from Bhagwan. That as long as Ram Katha is there on this earth, so long I should be there in the physical form. Tavat Sharire Vatsyantu. In this form I should be there with my pranas. Prana Mama Na Samshaya. Without doubt, I don't want to come with you. I want to be here. This is called Rama Nama Rasik. When Hanumanji says that Naam of Bhagwan is greater than Bhagwan, he stayed with the Naam. He didn't go with Ram. This is his power. This is his Shraddha. He didn't say it just for flattery, saying, yeah, Ram se bada Ram ka naam. No, he believes that Ram se bada Ram ka naam, and he stayed here. For what? One is to enjoy the katha. That's why we said ki yatra yatra gunatha kirtanam tatra tatra krita mastakanjalim. Wherever Ram katha is happening, he is there holding his hands. But he is also there as a living embodiment of the power of Ram Nam for everybody else. That what Ram Nam can do is the embodiment of that is Hanumanji himself. All the impossible things he has done chanting the name of Ram. When we want proof, na, ki show how powerful is the name of Bhagwan, Hanumanji is a living proof of that. You know, Kumbh Mela happened this year. So there's again a folklore that, so there's a Lete Hanumanji Mandir there in Prayagraj. So Hanumanji is lying now on the ground. So what is the significance there? The story people say is that when Hanumanji was bringing the Sanjeevani, he was flying with the mountain. Which is a mountain? Many people say Dronagiri Parvat. Maybe Dronagiri, who knows? But Valmiki Ramayana is saying it is Mahoday Parvat. Mahoday. So this Mahoday Parvat he was carrying, and Bharatji saw, who is this carrying a whole mountain and going? So he shot some arrows. And obviously Hanumanji doesn't get bothered, affected by it, but he saw. And he recognized, oh, this is Bharatji. So he came down. And when he came down, Bharatji said, who are you? What are you doing? And how come my arrows didn't bother you? He said, I am Hanuman and I am going there because Ramji and Lakshmanji both have become unconscious and Ravan, the Yuddha is happening. All that he told. Now he has to go. So Bharatji says, don't worry. Sit on my barn and I will shoot. You will reach very fast. Hanumanji says, thank you very much, but I don't need that assistance from you because Ram Nam is more powerful than the Bana. I just chant Ram and I will reach there. And see the power of that name. Hanumanji did 8 trips. He did not bring this Sanjeevani once. He went once, brought the Mahoday mountain, then again went to keep it back, again came back. This was when Meghnad applied Brahmastra and everybody was unconscious, almost going to die. Only Jambavan, Hanuman, Vibhishan, some 2-3 of them survived. Even Ramji, Lakshmanji, everybody are unconscious. That time Jambavanji says that is Hanuman alive. If Hanuman is alive, we all are saved. If Hanuman is dead, we all are dead. This is all in Valmiki Ramayana, Yuddhakand. So they call Hanumanji and Jambavanji says, you go to such and such place, get these 4 herbs, Sanjeevani, and then Vishalyakarani, and Sandhani, and there's one more. He says, you bring all those. And so when Hanumanji brings, everybody is healed. Again he goes and puts back the mountain. So 4 trips to go, bring it back, put it back, come back. Then second time, Ravan throws one spear which pierces Lakshmanji's heart and he is again on the verge of death. Again Hanumanji goes 4 times. 8 times he goes. And what is the power? Ram Nam. He says, Ram Nam I have to remember and I will reach. Every single thing. He crosses the ocean by Ram Nam. He does, go to this place, Ram Nam. Find Sitaji, Ram Nam. Everything, Ram Nam. And that's why he says in one place, very nicely he explains, where he says that Asino va Shayano va Tishtan va Yatra Kutra va Shri Rama Nama Samsmritya Yati Tat Paramam Padam. He says that whether you are seated, whether you are sleeping, whether you are standing, wherever you are, you just take Ram Nam, Sri Rama Nama Samsmritya. Keep remembering Bhagwan's name, you will attain supreme state. This is the Shraddha that one must have in the name of Bhagwan. That I am taking name of Bhagwan, I have protection, I have his grace, I will attain mukti, my negativities will be destroyed, are getting destroyed, not will be destroyed. Every name we chant, countless negativities keep getting destroyed. But Swamiji, what to do? We are not feeling any progress, Nothing is happening. One Mahatmaji gave one very nice example. So this one seeker went to the Mahatma and he said, Swamiji, I am doing sadhana for so many years. I am taking Bhagwan's name. I am getting up in the morning. I am living in self-control. I am doing meditation. I am doing karma yoga. Everything I am doing. But I don't feel progress is happening. What should I do? Is it all waste? So many years have passed. So that Mahatma Ji said, you come with 1 cup of milk and little curd you bring. So he went and he got 1 cup of milk and little curd. He said, now you put that curd inside this. He put it. Now he said, you go on watching. So few hours passed, he went on watching. He said, anything is happening? Nothing is happening. Acha, nothing is happening now, go to sleep. So he went off to sleep. And next morning when he woke up, what did he see? The whole thing has become curd. He said, Bhagwan's name is also like that. All sadhana you're doing is like that. On the surface, it looks like nothing is happening, but inside everything is happening. You keep doing what you have to do. Bhagwan's name will transform you completely. Which Shraddha you do. Okay, this name is powerful and this name will do its job. You and I may forget our job, but Bhagwan doesn't forget his job. You and I may forget to remember Bhagwan. Bhagwan will not forget that this devotee has taken my name. If he has given a promise, and promise of Bhagwan Ram is so beautiful in this Valmiki Ramayana. When Vibhishanji surrenders to Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan tells him, Sakrit eva prapannaya tava asmi iti cha yachate abhayam sarvabhutebhya dadami etad vratam mama. He says, if once, only once that Jiva tells me that I am yours and surrenders, he says, I will free that Jiva, grant fearlessness to that Jiva from all the beings. Only once, he says, you should tell. And you see how many times did Vibhishanji go to surrender? Only once he went to Bhagwan Ram and he became Lankeshwar Bhai Sab Jag Jana. He called him when he came to surrender, only addressed him as Lankesh. Bhagwan Ram addressed him as Lankesh. When Arjun surrendered to Krishna Bhagwan, how many times did he surrender? Only once. Sudama went to Bhagwan Krishna, he didn't even ask for wealth, but he got. So once one has to say wholeheartedly, saying, Bhagwan, I am at your feet, and then do the sadhana with that Shraddha. Bhagwan's name is most powerful. And when we start experiencing the joy of the name, initially it may be just a few seconds. Suppose I am doing japa for 20 minutes. Few seconds I may feel my mind has become integrated, quiet, absorbed. I feel happy. As the japa keeps on going, papa karmas will keep getting destroyed. Mountains and mountains and mountains of papa karmas are there. They will keep on getting destroyed. As the papa karmas keep getting destroyed, we will start feeling more and more and more joy. How do we judge our progress in japa? It's not by some siddhis, some vision, some extra, sensory perception that one develops, some reading of the mind, or okay, my desires are getting fulfilled, that means japa is working. Sadhana, when we do japa, the joy increases. Bhakti for Bhagwan will increase. The desire to walk the path of dharma intensifies. I don't want to compromise from my values, from my duties. Restlessness of the mind reduces. Extrovertedness reduces. Pettiness and selfishness reduces. One finds more joy within being oneself, by oneself, remembering Bhagwan. Jignasa for Jnana will increase. One wants to know more about Bhagwan. If all that is happening, that means japa is fruitful. Even if you find that the mind is wandering, don't worry. Japa is doing its job. Don't think the mantra is not effective. It is very effective. From what it was to what it is now, if you are able to observe, you will be able to observe that mind would have become much quieter. And we are talking about millions and millions of years of mind which has not been trained, mind which has been living in lower realms. Suddenly, if that mind we have to expect it to become single pointed, it is not going to happen. We have to be patient and keep doing. Just like that milk transforms into curd, nothing is shown up on the surface, but so much is happening inside. It will happen. So Hanumanji says, in whichever situation you chant Bhagwan's name, Kevalam Rama Namaiva Sada Mad Jivanam Mune Satyam Vadami Sarvasvam Idamekam Sada Mama. Hanumanji says, this one thing is my life. What is my life? He says, Ram Nam is my life. Kevalam Rama Namaiva. Only Ram Nam. He doesn't say the fruits I am eating, the air I am breathing. None of that. Tapasya I am doing. Nothing. Kevalam Ram Namaiva Sada Majjivanam Mune. My life is Ram Nam. Satyam vadami. He says, I promise, this is the truth. Sarvasvam idam ekam. This everything for me is only this one. And what is that? Is Ram Nam. So in Adi Ramayana, when this, in Valmiki Ramayana it doesn't come, but in Adi Ramayana it will come, that when the Samudra Ulanghan has to happen, meaning the Samudra, they have to cross, the whole army has to cross the ocean and go, that time they have to build the bridge. So when they have to build the bridge, it is Hanumanji who is telling Nal and Neel. See, ekata sakala mantraha ekato jnana kotayaha ekato Rama Nama syat tadapi syat navai samam desha kala kriya jnanad अनपेक्ष स्वरूपतः अनंत कोटि फलदो राम मंत्रो जगतपतेः. What he tells them, कि you have to write the name of Bhagwan Ram on the boulders and you have to throw them. This comes in Adi Ramayana. So to tell them the glory of Bhagwan Ram's name, he says on a balance. What do you call it? Balance. तराजू को balance ही बोलते हैं ना? Yeah, on the scale, two sides which are there. He says you put all the mantras on one side, every single mantra you put on one side, and then you put Ram on one side. He says ekata sakala mantraha, sakala mantra, all mantras, and ekato jnana kotayaha, and and all the jnana, dhyana, sadhana, every single sadhana that you can think of, you put all that on one scale, and on the other one you just put Ram Nam. Then what will happen? Ram Nam will only be greater, more heavier than all of these put together. If you do Ram Nam sadhana, he says that all the other sadhana, the fruit of all that also you will get. It is not that you will be deprived of all that. You will get dhyana, yajna, tapa, japa, everything else which you are doing, which you have put on the other side, that sadhana ka phal also you will get. Just chant the name of Bhagwan Ram. And he says just by the uchara of that only, it will give enough and more blessings. Sumiri pavan sutta pavan namo apne bas kari rakhe ramu. And what does Hanumanji do? Not that he wants this to happen, but this is what has happened. He says just by chanting Bhagwan's name and being so committed, he has controlled Bhagwan Ram only. See that? Apne bas kari rakhe ramu. See, Bhagwan says that I run behind that devotee who is my Ananya Bhakta. And Hanuman is Ananya Bhakta. Bhakta is remembering Bhagwan and Bhagwan is running behind his Bhakta who is Ananya. So he says, Sumiri Pavana Sutta Pavana Namo. Just remembering Bhagwan's glorious name, Hanumanji has as though controlled only Bhagwan Ram. That Supreme Lord who is Swatantra, who is independent, who is the cause of the whole universe, who depends on nobody, everybody depends on him, that Bhagwan Ram is as though under control of Hanumanji. How? By just the name, chanting of the name with such bhav. Ye japanti sada snehat nama mangala karanam Shrimato Ramachandrasya Kripalor Mama Swaminaha Tesham Arthe Sada Vipra Pradataham Prayatnataha Dadami Vanchitam Nityam Sarvada Saukhyam Uttamam. He says, I will bless that devotee, whatever that devotee wants, I will bless that devotee if that devotee is chanting the name of Bhagwan. And this Hanumanji, who is so rooted in Ram Nam, who is every pore Ram, 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 it will just keep chanting. That Hanumanji is still telling his own mind and his own speech, ki please take the name of Bhagwan Ram. See that humility of Hanumanji. See, beautifully he says, He jivve janaki janer nama madhurya manditam bhajasva satatam premna chedvanchase hitam swakam. That, oh tongue, keep chanting the name of the Janaki Jivan, meaning Bhagavan Ram. If you want your good to happen, then all the time with great love, you just chant Bhagavan's name. The only way to purify speech is the Naam Smaran of Bhagavan. There is no other way to purify speech. We can do brush, which will brush and tongue cleaners, a tongue clean you can do, but Vak Indriya, how will you purify? Chant Bhagavan's name. And he says that to his own, to his Jihva, he is saying, who is remembering Bhagavan? One is loud japa, one is soft japa, other is manasik japa. Vaikhari, Upamshu and manasik. So, some people say don't chant the mantra loudly. Mantra should only be chanted in the mind. See, sometimes it is said also because, this is my understanding, there may be some more other reasons. Sometimes it is said so that people don't just look at anybody and just start chanting whichever mantra that others are chanting. Each one has to identify their Ishta Devata, choose a mantra. If possible, go to a guru, take the Ishta mantra, take the mantra diksha, and then chant. That is one reason. Second is also that wrong pronunciation that somebody is doing, especially Vedic mantra, then other person is hearing, then that person also will start chanting wrong. So to avoid all that, it is said you don't chant loudly. But in sadhana, if I am an individual, I am doing independently, privately, then better it is to chant loud first. Because that way the physical tongue also will get purified, Vak Indriya will get purified, and the mind will get trained. Like how we train our body to do seva. So with hands we pluck flowers and then we offer puja and then we do naivedya, then we offer deepa, agarbatti, all that. So hands are getting trained, with the feet we walk and go to the temple, with the eyes we see the form, with the ears we hear the mantras of Bhagavan. Like that with the tongue we have to say loudly, then the tongue will get trained. Senses we have to divinize them. So loud japa, then soft japa, then fully manasik japa. So it's very important to do this. So Hanumanji is telling his own tongue, you please keep chanting Bhagavan's name. If you want good, then you chant Bhagavan's name. Jihve Shri Rama Samlape Vilambam Kurushe Katham. Oh tongue, why are you delaying taking name of Bhagavan Ram? Vritha Nayati Te Kinchid Vina Shri Nama Sundaram. Not even one moment you should spend where you don't take Bhagavan's name. You keep taking Bhagavan's name. This is what he says to his own tongue. This is humility of Hanumanji, where he is telling his own tongue, you take the name of Bhagavan. So mentally, he has, bhavna wise, he has so much bhav for Bhagavan Ram. Physically, he is saying, I am doing everything because of Ram Nam. Emotionally, he has surrendered fully to Bhagavan Ram. Speech wise, he goes on telling his speech to chant Bhagavan's name. Not a moment should go without chanting Bhagavan's name. And intellectually also, he knows the power of Bhagavan's name. So when I know the power of the mantra, when I have trained my speech and I am training my speech and I feel so much of bhakti for Bhagavan, and I see that same Bhagavan in everyone around me, then while remembering Bhagavan in my japa, I invoke the form, chant the mantra with bhavana, and when I am finishing the japa formally, then I come out, I do my duties, I serve everybody with the same bhav that I am serving Bhagavan. And that time also remember Bhagavan's name. One part, as the japa will become deeper, no, one part of the mind will keep on doing japa. That is called ajapa japa. It will go on. Even in the night it will continue. That's the beauty. Full night it will continue the japa. At same time the body is sleeping. Even in the daytime when one is working, one part keeps on doing japa. So that way, the person who is a bhakta will keep remembering Bhagwan's name, and in Kali Yuga Kevala Nama Adhara. Name is the most powerful sadhana, Nam Japa is the most powerful sadhana. So may Bhagwan's grace be with us, and may we also become Rasik like Hanumanji. If Nam Japa brings rasa in our life, every other rasa is fika in front of that. Ram Ras is the best. I'll end with one nice anecdote of Gurudev. Some of you may have heard this before. You know, when there was one satsang in Pavai Ashram, so the Vanaprastha senior citizens group has come. And they had 1 day program in the ashram, and so they did all their deliberations, everything. And last 25-30 minutes, they have to have satsang in the kutia, Gurudev's kutia. So they all assembled there, and then so Gurudev came from his room and he sat, and 25 minutes of satsang he did, made everybody laugh like anything. It was such a witty satsang, and everybody was so charged. At the end of the day, you know. Then one man came up and he said, Swamiji, you are also a senior citizen. We are also senior citizens. But what is the difference? You have such energy and you have charged all of us so much. So Gurudev looked at him and he said, what were you doing before you retired? He said, I was in the army. He said, that is the difference. When you were young, you drank rum and I drank ram. Very wittily he said, when you were young, you drank rum and I drank ram. Not that he wants to make fun of the army officer, but he just saying that Ram Nam has that power. Body will do what it has to do. Look at Gurudev's life, how it was. Full life he dedicated to service of Bhagwan. 16% heart was functioning, no sensation in the feet, diabetes he is having. He has to cover his feet and he has to sit there to keep that feet warm, Gita lectures. But nobody will know. A common man, many places, so he has to take oxygen because last few years he couldn't breathe also properly. In between, he has to take that snuff so that this, he had one deviated nasal septum and all that. So he had snuff he has to take to, clear the pathway. With all that, he sang the glory of Bhagwan. If Hanumanji is an embodiment of Ram Nam, in Gurudev's life also you see the power of his dedication. Full, he is embodiment of Gita only. And so many times he will keep saying, anybody who goes to do pranam, he will say Krishna, Krishna. He says Shiva. He will keep saying some name of Bhagwan. If you see his signature also, it will have Om. When he writes also, suppose he is writing letter, my grandfather received many letters from him. So in that you will see, he starts with blessed self, Hari Om, Jai Jai Jagadishwara, he will write. So that way, his whole life, he is himself, we can say he is Gita Rasik Chinmaya. Gurudev reveled in the knowledge of the Gita. So that's where it is. May Bhagwan's grace be with us, Gurudev's blessings be with us, and we take the name of Bhagwan. Ram Nam we should do, and Ram Kam we should do. Vibhishanji was chanting Ramji's name. Hanumanji landed up there as a guru to guide him and gave him that strength to go against Ravan, because he said, you are taking Ram Nam, but you are not doing Ram Kam. So we have to do both Ramji's name and Ramji's work. And hence, next year, 75th year of Chinmaya movement, very, very important year. Gurudev started in 1951, the Chinmaya movement, and 2026 is the 75th year of this Chinmaya movement. And so we are having Amrit Mahotsav, Chinmaya Amrit Mahotsav. This will go on for the whole year next year. Many, many nice projects and programs coming up. Major two events are going to be conducted. One is the Hanuman Havan, Samashti, 108 Samashti Hanuman Chalisa Havan. More than 75 centers are taking it up and doing it across the world, and many other centers, they are taking up the mass Gita chanting competition on chapter 15. So in Mumbai, we are doing it on 1st February. In whichever center you are, you can find out they must be doing any of these two. And if you would like to, you can also join in Mumbai. You can come also and take part in the Havan. You can also send your nominee, or you can gift it to somebody, or we will do it on your behalf. All options are there. So this Hanuman Chalisa Havan is going to happen on 1st February in BKC, and we are going to have minimum 108 Havan Kunds. More so will be, much more will be there, but minimum 108 Havan Kunds will be there, and 21 times Hanuman Chalisa chanting. And we also have Chinmaya Amrit Yatra. So there's a huge one bus which will come, which will have Gurudev's write up, his artifacts, and very nice things that he used. So there will also be many other programs on that day. And Mumbai is very privileged that we will have Swami Swarupanandji and Pujya Guruji himself. Both of them will be there for this Hanuman Havan. And 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, lunch, etc. will be given, breakfast, lunch, all that will be provided. So please register and come. Sujataji, would you have the appeal by any chance?
Yes, Usha ji, can you share it? The appeal.
So you just show it here.
Yeah.
So Hanuman Chalisa, all of us know this is the program pamphlet. Chant Mumbai, Shant Mumbai. This is our main slogan, theme, that we all want to chant Hanuman Chalisa. For what? For strength and success, for peace and prosperity. And as I said, 108 Havan Kunds, you can book as an individual Yajman, you can book a whole Kund as a family, come together, sit and do the Havan. And with each one chanting of Hanuman Chalisa, there will be 18 ahutis that you can offer. So it's not that one chanting only one ahuti. 18 ahutis are offered, 2 in the beginning for 2 dohas, then every 4 japa is 1, and at the end for 1 doha 1 more. So this will become 13. Plus सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. 17. And then you chant one mantra, which is the mantra to actually do the samid offering. So Om Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya Hanumate Swaha Idam Na Mama. That is 18th. So every one chant of Hanuman Chalisa, 18 ahutis you are offering. And what is the significance here? Vedic ritual it is. When we invoke Agni, then we offer Hanumanji's Rudra avatar. So we offer the ahutis, it goes to Bhagwan, and Bhagwan blesses us. Our negativity is getting destroyed. We are blessed with whatever we seek. And more importantly, purity of mind, devotion, and finally it is to realize oneness with Bhagwan. So we do this Havan. You can come with family, friends, everybody. Hanuman Chalisa is very, very common. If you don't know memorized also, it's all right. We will have the Hanuman Chalisa given to each one. You can see also and chant. And this Hanuman Chalisa, there we will also have certain exhibitions about Hanumanji, and many other things are going to be there on that day. Details will come up in some more time, but please register soon, because Havan Kunds are allotted on first come first serve basis, and we also need to do our planning if more Havan Kunds are required, etc. So please register soon, and if there's anybody who you think can support us, please share this information with them. We are raising funds also through this for our projects. One all of you know is the Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth. That's a massive project of 1,000 crores. Then we also have a center we want in South Mumbai, which is a bigger place. Churchgate has been there for quite some time, but now it is much smaller for us. So we are looking out for a bigger place in South Mumbai. If anybody has a place which they are willing to donate, that also is welcome. Otherwise, if there is anybody who, I mean, if any of you can come forward, help us to reach out to people and tell them that this is a good work that is happening, can people can come forward and support. There are various Yajman options which are there in the appeal. You can please share that appeal on the group later on. If one can show it here, that will be good. We also are going to start CORD work in Maharashtra. So CORD is Chinmaya Organization for Rural Development. That is in Himachal Pradesh, in Tamil Nadu, in Odisha, in Sri Lanka, in Andhra, Telangana. These places, a lot of village work is happening beautifully for many years. Now we are introducing CORD in Maharashtra also. So Gagode village has been adopted and slowly the training of the people will happen. CORD team had come, visited. They have explained to them what are the things can be done. So the people will go there, get trained, and the work will start. And our South Mumbai team and even other places in the Mumbai, the various zones, they have been doing a lot of seva in terms of medical facilities, scholarships, giving books, various annadan, so many things they have been doing. So whatever funds you raise, what we raise will come for use in any of these projects. Our Mahalakshmi Mandir in Navi Mumbai, we are doing the Punah Pratishtha of that. 2009 or so it was inaugurated and now 16 years. So it will happen, the Punah Pratishtha of that will happen. So that way, whatever we raise will go for all these noble causes. So please do register. And there are certain higher denominations also, and if there are certain yajmans who want to do any annadan, dravyadan, all that options are also there. So in the appeal, when you see, you will be able to understand all these and please take part. For those who are from Mumbai and Navi Mumbai, we are also having the Hanuman Chalisa chanting competition. You can take part in the competition also. You see the Hanuman Chalisa and chant. In the preliminary level, you have to only see and chant, not even memorize. Only in the second level, area level, and they are only having 2 levels. We are not having more. There you have to memorize and chant. So the idea is to just encourage more and more people to register, learn the Hanuman Chalisa, and then of course, competition is just a means. So that way one can take part in all these options and opportunities which are there, and let us offer a befitting tribute to Puja Gurudev. So that's where I will stop, and if any questions are there, you can raise your hand and then we will take up the questions. Yes, Neelamji.
So, Swamiji, in the class this morning, there was a little discussion and a doubt whether Hanuman Chalisa can be taken up as a Nam Japa, or is it only monosyllable and other maybe couple of syllables with Om in the beginning?
So it is not, so you can take it up as a Nam Japa also if you like, not a problem. Like Vishnu Sahasranam is taken up that way. You can take up this also. And anyway, Tulsidas ji has said, Jo Satbar Pathakar Koi Chutahi Bandi Mahasukha Hoi. So one can definitely take it up as a japa and repeat, not a problem.
Oh, thank you, sir.
It may not have that type of a Vedic mantra like what you said with Om and all that, and which is why it becomes more easy. Even Rama Nama is like that, because it does not have that Vedic restrictions, etc. So anybody can chant. Same way Hanuman Chalisa also. Any other questions? Anyone else?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that Satbar, when we say, we think it is 7, but some people say 100 also. It means
It is 100 actually.
100 only, no?
It is 100 and 7 both.
Both.
We should not say it is only 100. There are enough commentators who have explained that how it is 100, no doubt, but every day to do 100 is not possible. because it takes quite a long time. So at least 7 times one can do. It is to encourage sadhana that Mahatmas they give. Now people get into unnecessary technicality. What did Tulsidas ji mean? Did he mean 100 only? How can we say it is 7? अरे भाई नाम लो ना भगवान का. Why are you stuck in this 100 है या 7 है and माथा फोड़ी कर रहे हो बेकार में? Just chant if you can chant 100 times and every day. Very good. Please keep chanting happily. That is what Tulsidas ji meant. But it is not possible obviously. को सब कुछ काम सब छोड़ के कौन कैसे 100 times करते रहेंगे हर रोज. So 7 times.
Anyone else has any questions? Yes.
Also, we will be circulating a volunteers form. Those of you who are from Mumbai, please register as a volunteer also, and we'll have to balance now how when you are going to do the seva there, how will you do your ahutis offering, when will you sit for havan, all that one has to figure out. So that form has certain options. Go through it when we will call a volunteers meeting soon, and then you can come forward and serve. Word of mouth is the best form of publicity. So speak about it to more and more people. If each one of you inspire at least 100 people to come, take it up as one simple sadhana. Okay, I will reach out to 100 people. Gurudev spent 42 years of his life to reach this knowledge to as many new people as possible. And he told us the motto is what? Maximum happiness to maximum people for maximum time. We take that to our heart and we reach maximum people, known and unknown both. It is not numbers for us, it is each life that we will touch through this. And they get associated with Gurudev's work, with the Gita, with Chinmaya mission, that when that much more transformation happens. So keeping that bhav, please take it up. Yes, Manisha ji.
Hari Om. So Usha, actually I've shared the registration link to you because you have disabled the chat. I've shared it with you. You are the host, so you can share the registration link to people. If those who are not from Mumbai or not aware of it can register. That's all.
We should ideally have all this ready with us.
Yeah.
I also forwarded the appeal to you, Usha ji.
तो खोल के जरा करो ना. Yeah, if you are the host, Sujata ji, you can share directly. Co-host.
Sujata, shall I make you the host? Will that help?
Or Manisha ji, you will be able to share because I have not completed the appeal. You're muted.
Just put it on that group. It's all right.
Okay.
No, I've joined from my mobile. That's why.
Yeah, but put it, share it on the group. Let people see now.
right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's in. Right. And for next upcoming satsangs, please keep that ready and keep telling people and show it.
And actually, before it started, we were showing the competition flyer, everything she was screen sharing. We were doing it in rotation, the oven and the chanting competition.
We'll just take Bhagwan Ram's name a little bit and then we will conclude. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. उमापति महादेव की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om. Thank you everyone.
I've just posted the link on the chat. So if anyone wants, you can click on it and register.